Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising YouTube. Alright. Come to do a reading. This is, I think, is going to be my first breaking news, you know, like the news at 10 kind of energy, breaking news. This is something that I channeled that I wanted to do some time ago. It was like an idea that was coming to mind, but you know, I had my seasons that I was kind of tapping into in that energy. But for some reason, this is the breaking news energy. I'm literally just getting ready to go into this reading here. And I say that because this is since yesterday. I would have gone into this reading yesterday, but I'm babysitting. So I said, let me kind of leave the energy anyway, because I knew I was tapping into a heavy energy. I knew it instantly. As I got into the energy, I knew what it was. So I was okay to just leave it until a better time. If there's ever a better time for whatever is going to come out right now. Yeah, so few things I channeled. I've got them written down here, but I just kind of zoned out a minute. But few things I channeled. This is the first thing. This is why I was going to do a reading, because I got a download of discipline of time. There's an energy of someone's needing to discipline the time, or discipline their time, using their time wisely. And there's another reason why I just wanted to just quickly put this channel out and then come back and do the reading. I can hear my grandson waking up as I'm speaking, but he's just stirring. Someone's needing to discipline their time better, wiser things. I don't know, manifestation. I've got my manifestation deck that I'm going to use. Because it was just weird how the hourglass came to me. It was weird. It was like, it was 2 days ago I'd noticed it. For some reason I just noticed. I was looking in, like, I was on Amazon actually, and I was looking for other things, and this just popped up from nowhere. Yeah, it had no relevance to what it was I was actually looking for. And I thought, okay, and I kind of thought, oh, that's nice, and I put it in my basket. It's something I had in my basket quite ago, because when I put it in my basket, I realized I already had 2 of them already in there, so this made 3. So there's a relevance to 3. Even the date's wrong on there. But also, and then that was that. Early hours, because that's when I wake up. Early hours, I was listening to another reader, and I noticed that she has hourglass, and I'm always listening to this reader, you understand, but I never noticed the hourglass like I did. So I said, okay, there's something in this. So instantly I went looking. Understand, because I kind of learned to understand when things is being highlighted to me, there's a reason. And instantly as I was looking for it, I thought, this is going to be able to help me discipline my time, especially when I'm doing readings, because sometimes I can get so zoned in that it can go on for, listen, I can literally dissect and break it right down. But sometimes it becomes draining, so I need to learn to use my time better, even discipline my time. Just kept on seeing it until I actually just bought it, and I just got it. So that's just me surrendering to that energy within, the highest energy within me is telling me to slow down, or it's telling me to be watchful of my time. It's telling me, understand, so that's just me being obedient to my inner, my higher self. Okay, so I'm just reading through. Yeah, there was something else that again, I saw another image on Facebook. I definitely want to go back to that image because it was deep. Somebody had literally hand drawn an hourglass with an image of a female inside, and it was a deep image. Like the person who drew that. And coincidentally enough, I saw that image this very same morning that I purchased this. Like, it just, that was just like the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I just said, oh, I'm gonna purchase it now, because there's no, there's only so much time you're gonna be seeing something before you know that's a sign for you. You know it's time for you to make a move now, to take action into whatever it is that the Most High, your higher self, your intuition is leading and guiding you to. Yeah. But anyway, differently from that now. Alright, I can't even read my own handwriting right now. I haven't got my glasses. But the reason why I said it was going to be a heavy energy. The reason why I said it was going to be a heavy energy is because last year summer, this is when I was in a kind of low vibration. Not gonna lie, it was almost around the time when I started my YouTube channel as well. You know, and there was a song, not even a song, but it's a chorus that comes to my head, because that's what happens for me. Like when I just kind of sit there and holding my meds and whatnot, or just whatever it could be I'm doing, certain rhymes will come to me, and this rhyme was, Karmics, show your fears. Me want to show you something new and this are real. So it was, Karmics, show your fears. Me want to teach you something new and this a new age race. Karmics, show your fears. And by the way, I wear my son tea. And what this mean here, say you're pulling by the arm from the sheet. Karmics, show your fears. And do not make me dry you out like a shoes lace. Do not make me dry you out like a shoes lace. There's a song, it's on my YouTube right now. But it's like a 19-minute plus song with other songs. Yeah. So instantly I knew, and I never really wanted to tap into the energy, but do you know what? I'm here. And for somebody, it's breaking news. There's breaking news energy here. And like I was drawn to my Karmics deck. I was drawn back to my past life deck. I was using these for my seasons. So there may be some kind of relevance to whatever this karmic energy is around you. And I do feel like it's an energy that's completing in line with the other readings that I've been doing. But there's something breaking news about this that's going on. Like the decks that I've been drawn to, like my Rising Phoenix decks, like there's something. Again, just literally a second ago, which made me press pause. Not pause, sorry, record. Maybe someone needs to press pause. Separation. But before I press record, for some reason, Rapunzel was coming to my head. Like, I went back to the reading I put up, the last reading, and there was a message that I had, and it said somebody is making drastic changes that not even they are going to recognize their own self. And then boom, I'm sitting here as I was about to channel in, and I'm picking up the energy of Rapunzel. Rapunzel, let down your hair. That's what I'm hearing. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. It's like, it's almost, so I went and watched it because I haven't heard the story of Rapunzel for years. Yeah, so I went and listened to it to refresh my mind on it. And I was getting loads of downloads. I got the energy of somebody literally giving away their strength through naivety. You understand? And innocently. But realizing, but once you understand, because it takes someone else to show you sometimes what's going on around you, for you to see that there's something wrong about the situation, and in order for you to come on your divine path and get back to where it is that you need to be. Going back to my last reading, roots. You understand? Get back to your root. There's a strong energy here. Like, this has been here from since yesterday, because I've been working on these. You understand? And this is my root. Right here is my root. This is a 3-in-1 flag that I'm using for my logo for another business. You understand? This is the flag of Grenada, Jamaica, and Britain. And then it's got the humbleness of the acorn from the Grenada flag in the center. Although in the Grenada flag is here on the left. But for me, that's my humbleness energy right there. But don't get it twisted. You understand? But it's about choice. It's about, anybody can be about any life. But you need to be able to know where it is that you're going, and the choices that you're making, and where they're going to land you, and the consequences. Because I picked up an energy here. I'm going to press pause soon. I picked up an energy here that the consequences is dire for somebody. Yeah. And this is where I got now that breaking news energy. You understand? It's been creeping in because I've been getting this download of breaking news for some time, a long time now. At least around, let me say a long time, let me say about a couple of weeks in regards to the channel. That I wanted to come on and do a like a news bulletin energy kind of thing, you know. But the title of it was going to be breaking news, and this is the first one for that, because this energy that I'm picking up on right now, I'm literally in the energy because I can feel it right in my sacred area right now. There's the energy of anxiety and excitement all at the same time, almost like somebody's on the run, like someone's changing their identity, starting afresh. There's too much to this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort out my grandson, I'm going to press pause, sort out my grandson, and I'm going to come back. Still channeling. Got my grandson in my arms right now. But as I was this here, still holding the meds because I'm still in energy. Everything is relevant. And I was just here reasoning, like, as I do with him. Yeah? And it went back to the day he was actually born. Or let me talk about the week he was actually born. Yeah? Because let me show you how energy is real. Now, to where he was born, we're talking about around 40 miles from here. Yeah? And my car is perfectly fine, no problem. But the day I have to go to be there for my grandson being born, my car wants to break down on the motorway. It didn't even break down, thank the Most High. You understand? Because I'm guided and protected like that. And for somebody's guided and protected. When I'm telling this, I'm telling this story for a reason for somebody, because it's all relevant to the reading. But anyway, the car on the motorway, anybody knows about motorway driving, especially in the UK, the slowest you can go is around 60 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour, okay? Now my car ain't pushing past 40. And worse now, when the motorway goes to open up and people ain't sticking to the speed limit, I can't push past 40, so I must have pulled myself over to the hard shoulder. And for about, I was there for not even 2 minutes. I don't even think I was there for 1 minute. Yeah, and I sent out a prayer to the Most High instantly. Can't even remember, you understand? And it would just start the car. That's what I heard. Start the car. Started the car. And it took me to the duration of my destination. Yeah, mad. No other problem after that. Until day 3 now. Because day 2 was fine. No problem again with the car. No problem. Day 3 now, the day my grandson's being born, on the way to the hospital, what happened? Car don't want to pick up no speed. I said, okay. But prior to that, I heard a reading from another reader, and I knew it was a warning, but I cut the reading halfway of the actual video because I had to go. It was just too late in the day and I had to make movement. So I didn't hear all of it, but I heard enough. I heard enough that when I got into my car, I put down a prayer, like I always do anyway when I leave my house, when I wake up in the morning, you understand, of guidance and protection for the seen and the unseen. And I was truly guided and protected because right now I'm here holding my grandson in my arms. You understand? It's almost like there was an energy out there trying to prevent me from being there. You understand? Never me. Anybody that knows me, I move hard for my kids. You understand? Hard. So, and look, I can feel the energies. Whatever this reading's about, it's of a heavy nature. It's of a real heavy nature. And on that note, because I don't even want to be tapping too hard into this whilst I'm holding it. You understand? Because energy is that real. Energy is that real. So I'm going to press pause, put him down, and then come back. Alright, I'm back. Back again. Let me just turn. And if that changed the view, I just bounced the camera. But I don't remember what I was saying before I paused the video, but I knew I had to clear up my energy. So when I did pause the video, I just kind of cleared up my energy, changed up the setting a little bit, because I knew I was picking up a real heavy energy, Again, the song's going back through my head again. Karmics, show your fears. Karmics, show your fears. And do not make that man hide you in the streets. Alright, it's a deep energy, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. Let's see what this energy is about. Judgment, and I'm hearing that's not even all, and because normally I would put it there, I feel like that should be overall, but with the other deck that I've got, I feel like, and that's not even all. Whatever this judgment is, this is the breaking news energy that I'm definitely feeling. Look, bottom of the deck, Hierophant. That's someone from that's like a higher authority. And when I was pre-shuffling in from my Kipper deck, High Horizon wanted to come out. Or what's that card? Yeah, High Horizon, I believe it's called. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I don't even know why I'm shuffling again, but there's a real heavy energy. Real heavy energy. When I say heavy, this is a low vibrational energy that I'm picking up on. A low vibrational energy. Yeah, real low vibrational energy I'm tapping into. So it says your destiny, where you're going, your career, responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. So again, tapping back into the energies that I have been in already with the rest of the readings. This is destiny, this is judgment, this is karmic debts being repaid, good, the bad and the ugly kind of energy. One more card. So it says, what you want to know, what is believed about, use the quickest way, and it says, information to explain, communication about, resulting from, fluctuations of, in Gemini. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't this, I don't know, I'm not going to say, could be wrong. One more. There's something about 3. The number 3. Okay, let me start this. I don't even know if I'm going to stick to it, but let's see. Out of curiosity. This is a 60-minute one. So let's see. So it says, as a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. In the 6th house. It says, service to others, what is good for us, your work. One sec. I'm going to pause, but I'm going to kind of pause this at the same time because my door's knocking. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is involving that whole karmic destiny, what's owed to you is due to you, you know, that kind of feeling? And it's what you're doing with your time. What is it that you're going to do now with your time? Where is it that you're going? You know where it is that you're coming from, I feel like. But where is it now that you're going is the cards are trying to explain. And it says here, what you want to know, what is believed about, use the quickest way. Use the quickest way if it's the safest way. It's the smartest way. Don't use the quickest way if it's a way that's full of consequences, because like I said before, I picked up a strong energy of consequences. Consequences are dire. Tell me more. This is my fairy tale deck. Like I said before, I picked up the energy of Rapunzel, so I don't know. Let me just see what comes out in regards to the energy I was tapping. Like, if you listen to the story of Rapunzel, like, it started off all innocently. It started off with a woman who fell ill during her pregnancy, and her husband just wanted the best for her, and ended up going to this witch doctor who was selling him herbs. First time was fine. Second time he went back, because she knew he would be back. It came with consequences. If this lady was having a girl, she was to give her to the witch. Who's gonna sign up for that, honestly? But let's see. It says the Golden Phoenix, and that's one of the decks I've got. Again, I've been drawn to that. Something you thought finished, burst back into life. So something's being resurrected. Judgment. Bottom of the deck. Deep dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. I'm gonna put a divine. Goddess. What is goddess? Today that this reading is resonating with. Two cards, I only want one, so we've got fortune and we've got adaptability. One card. Two cards that keep want to come out. Inexperience and wise leadership. Just on one card. You know what it is? Because I feel the low vibrational energy. Ambition. I feel the low vibrational energy. Card 44. Break it down to an 8. Inexperience at the bottom of the deck. So instantly, as I see that, it's like someone's gone through something and gone through the flow of something, even gone past some real harshness, especially here with the Golden Phoenix. And it's not just the Golden Phoenix that someone's rising from the ashes. This is something you thought had finished, burst back into life. You understand? So this is something that you thought had already been dealt with. It's coming back to flow. It's like a resurrection energy. Something's being brought back from the dead. Hypothetically speaking. I'm just looking at the cards that I'm being drawn to. And for some reason, this deck normally kind of leads me straight into tarot. but it's just been staring at me, like, so I'm just gonna see what's the energy around this judgment. Energy around this judgment. Occupation. Expectation. The wait is over for somebody. Somebody's going to get a decision. A final decision is being made. Almost the energy of the golden phoenix. That's golden phoenix. And what I would do to kind of shorten the videos as well, I'll pause the video and I'll do the read up on these two overall energies, and anything relevant, well, I mean, it's all going to be relevant, but they're quite a long read, so anything that kind of jumps out at me, I will kind of read that paragraph or so. But clarify for instance the energy of the golden phoenix. So there's a main male in your life. I feel like it could be a karmic energy, but there's a kind of indecision. The reason I say it is the way how the card's fallen. I heard I could put it in the upright. Tell me more about this energy of the golden phoenix around this main male. And the reason why I said karmic is because this is the deck that is falling on top of is the karmic energy. And when I say karmic energy is good, bad and ugly. It's not just karmic, oh my god, it's bad, nothing like that. Understand? It's what you put out is what you get back. What you put out into the universe is what you get back within your life. Like, this is about destiny. This is about destiny. This is about things ending and closing and what someone expected. This is what's due to somebody. What you put in, no, look at that, occupation. What you put into something is what you're about to get out. You understand? Someone's just sitting pretty right now. That's what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy. This main love. Bad health is here. This definitely wants to show itself in the reverse over this side. Something is of the past. Something is no longer no more. Somebody is no longer in a bad health. Tell me what the energy of this means. It could be that there's been an ending to some kind of marriage, commitment, relationship, union, partnership. I'm asking for the energy of the person who's watching this reading, who the reading is resonating with. Yeah, so this is your energy, message of concern, and this fell flat on the floor, like just literally. And when it did that, I felt like energy of someone's working flat out, waiting for this message and of concern, that to drop through the letter box I'm hearing, to drop through the door. Someone's waiting on a message from this main male, or this main male is waiting on a message of concern. Tell me more about the energy of message of concern. What's this message of concern in? Ask me. Tell me more about this message of concern. What's this message of concern in regards to? For those that this reading will resonate. Official person. It's an official document. Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck, so something important, something official. Wow, energy is real. In regards to a child, what somebody thought was over and dusted with, it's resurrecting. Final judgment is being made on this situation. Tell me more about this energy of the child. Look at that. And family room wants to show itself to me. Sudden wrath also fell on the floor. So someone's financial loss. There's a major financial loss here for somebody, I feel like. I'm not going to take all these cards. Look, family room. And I always notice with this family room that the family room is actually empty. There's a lot of cards. Someone's come out of poverty in regards to this situation. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Listen, there's breaking news energy here, yeah. Just again, I'm feeling my sacred energy, my sacred area literally just doing butterflies right now, somersaults. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Something's coming to completion. Card number 18. Break it down to a 9. Something's close to ending. This official situation is close to ending. Tell me more about this energy of this child in regards to this judgment energy. I feel like it's to do with this main male. So whoever this person is in your life, your other person, yeah. Because I notice every time I ask a question, I pay attention first of all to where my cards go. And when I was asking about the energy of this main male, these are his two cards here: bad health in reverse and marriage in reverse. So there's been some kind of ending to some kind of commitment with this main male. In regards to a house, I feel like there's some kind of finance again, because this person is quite sharply dressed, well taken care of, you know, that kind of energy. Tell me more about this official person in reverse. Tell me more about this official person in reverse. This official person in reverse is coming in with a message. Tell me more about the energy of an official person in the reverse. This wants to come out, sudden wrath. And I'm going to take it. I literally caught it in between my nails. Yeah, so I felt like it wanted to come out. I picked this up in the reading before, a couple of days, or the last couple of readings ago, or it could even be the last reading. I've also picked it up in other readings. There's some kind of sudden wrath coming in regards to, I feel like there could be some kind of separation, divorce, with a home even, but there's some kind of balance being brought to the situation. Again, karmic debts are being paid off here. It could even be that debts are being paid off here with sudden wealth. It's a privileged lady. This person had a privileged lady on their arm, I'm hearing. That's the third party karmic energy, and I say that because my belly just done somersaults again. Tell me more about the energy of this privileged lady in regards to the energy of this reading. That's the energy of this privileged lady in regards community in the reverse. I don't know what the energy of this people is made in regards to the energy of this people. What's the energy of this people is made in regards to the energy of this people? This is somebody that brings change to the community. They use their gift. Someone uses their gift in order to help others. I feel like bring change within themselves and to others. Encouragement brings encouragement. This is somebody with great fortune. Within this marriage, within this connection that this main male's in. There's two sides here, and I'm noticing this. Yeah, so we've got someone over here that's going to receive a message or concern. So whatever you put into the universe is what you're going to get back out from the universe. Maybe this is something that's long overdue, I'm hearing, with the child card here, and that's where the expectation is looking. Or again, this could be in regards to a child, someone expecting some kind of result, some kind of message of concern, because within all of this, the child's in the middle. I take note even as how my cards are laid and how I lay them. Yeah? But tell me more about this energy of sudden wealth. Because sudden wealth is like a neutral energy. I feel like it's neither here nor there. I feel like this official person is making a neutral energy decision. Tell me more. Look at that. False person. Imprisonment wants to show itself to me. What else is there? I'm not going to take all of this. High honor. That's the card that came up in my mind thoughts when I was, and it came out when I was pre-shuffling. Coughing also came out when I was pre-shuffling. Thoughts wanted to come out earlier. Yeah? Oh, look at this. Despair. Alright, I'm going to take that because it's a clear message. Clear message. I don't know whether it's this privileged lady and this main male, because they look like the same person to me. They look like the same person to me. Let's forget about the false person for a minute. Well, they're both false. But let's see. This one in the back resembles. There's a resemblance. There's a resemblance. There's somebody where there's a few people that you're needing to walk away from that's working against you. Whether you know or whether you don't know, but it's coming to the light. Judgment's being called on the situation. Maybe it's the way how these people got their great fortune, because we're talking about privileged people here, people living a privileged lifestyle. But what you put into the world is what you're going to get out. Despair's coming. Again, to me, it looks like this same person. It looks like the same person, because I'm sure there's a wealthy man card in this as well, and I can't see him. If this is a privileged lady and that's the main male, why are they not equal? Is what's coming to me right now. So because of some kind of falseness, and I notice where my cards fly again. When I pull tarot, I will see more. So main male was here. False person wanted to come out on top of this situation here, and despair wanted to come out. I can't remember where it fell, but it wanted to come out here. So there's despair in the situation, and I feel like it could be for that main male. This privileged lady is kind of, look, I changed the position of the card again. She's looking to the change now. She's looking to the change now. After this divorce, something's being gifted. After this divorce, something's being gifted. Or dangled, I'm hearing. Something's being gifted. And I'm hearing go your separate ways. There's definitely, I'm picking up your energy, main male's energy, and some kind of privileged lady energy. There was some kind of exchanging of gifts in regards to a marriage which somebody was in bad health about. It's able somebody to possibly even buy a home. Tell me more about this false person energy. Why false person energy? Yeah, look at that. Family room. Somebody wasn't present within this marriage, but yet still received a gift, or maybe, I don't know, and I'm just going to say it as it's coming. Maybe this was a false marriage. Somebody was involved in a false marriage in order for gifts to be received, which made somebody a privileged lady in the process, which is able somebody now to change their life and how they live their life within the community. The community now, you understand, they're able to move out of the community that they were in regards to the gift that came from this main male, I feel like. But now there's despair. Why is despair here? Conflict. There's despair and conflict in regards to the situation. Tell me more about the energy of despair. Because someone stole whatever that gift energy is about. There's some kind of deception around it. Someone stole from this person, which caused them despair. Tell me more about the energy of the thief in regards to this despair energy. That's why gift is in the obstacle position, I call it, the barrier position, neither upright or in the reverse, because there's some kind of discrepancy around it, some kind of problem in order to get that finance, in order to get that home. How did I know it was going to come over in this area when I clarified fees? So whatever was taken, somehow, let me just see the upper card before I know that, yeah. Someone's looking back to you now who's resonating with the energy of the reading. Maybe you're the one who has a child with this main male. And through this theft of whoever this privileged lady is, whatever whatever situation that they're involved in, because now they're facing karma, yeah. So now whatever situation that they're being faced with is causing this main male despair. He's now thinking back to you on a situation that's already ended. 1 and 9 is 10. That's endings and new beginnings for somebody. Someone's moved forward. Somebody's moved past whatever this karmic cycle is, whatever this third party energy is, because that's what this is, third party energy. Someone's in despair thinking back to whoever this is resonating with right now. Tell me more about this spirit. What's in the mind of this main mouth in regard to the thoughts? This energy of this spirit. Someone doesn't know what decision. Look at that courthouse in the reverse. Someone doesn't know how this situation is going to come about. There's a courthouse situation. That's where judgment call is going to be made, and it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. So I'm getting downloads, but someone's indecisive in what they should do. What it is that they should do in regards to this courthouse situation, this conflict, because there's two energies of 5 here. There's 5 within despair and there's 5 within the courthouse, because this is card 23 and this is card 32. There's a mirroring energy there, 23, 32. Both, when you break it down, is 5. 5 breaks down in tarot is conflict. There's a conflict within you and around you. Or how I'm reading the cards for this main male, he's in despair, but head over heart decision kind of energy I'm picking up on. Head over heart decision. It's bottom of the deck, journey. This main male is on a journey away somewhere. There's a courtship in the air right now, a decision that needs to be made in what direction to go. And because of this courthouse situation, somebody doesn't know what to do because they're in their head about this situation that's involving a child. with you. Something is now being resurrected, something that was long and over. I'm going to read this from the book. I was going to press pause, but I feel like there's something in the book that needs to be said, or needs to be heard. I don't even know if this is the right book, but I might press pause. Alright, it's the right book. So it says, you are transforming both internally and externally, and this change is blessed, divine, and guided by your golden phoenix guardian. Talk to your golden phoenix at sunrise, and know that as you do so, your golden phoenix is recharging your chakras and your aura, and thus your experiences, thoughts, and reality. You are loved by the golden phoenix, and as you honor her with your transformation, she honors you with her marvelous gifts of regeneration, life from death, the sun from the ashes. You rise again, reborn. The golden phoenix is perhaps the greatest creature of rebirth and reincarnation. This sacred helper, guardian, and loving companion guides you to die before you die, to be born again within this life many times, allowing things that no longer serve you to fall like autumn leaves. Allow yourself to be reborn like the budding leaves of spring. That's what we're coming into. You are potentially in one of the most invigorating, challenging, and inspiring rebirth cycles ever. That's that breaking news energy. Ever. Listen to what it says. Ever. It might be a slight exaggeration, but there's something dire coming for somebody, and something also equally for somebody else. There's a mirroring image here, but on opposite sides of the scales. You know that masculine, feminine, yin yang energy? Yeah. So it says, divination message. Passion and desire, will and force, and new intelligent direction are all on your agenda. Passion, desire, will and force, and new intelligent direction are all on your agenda. Health and fitness are also part of a new theme. Firing up your metabolism is a very strong desire and a sacred duty. You can become stronger, fitter, leaner, and healthier. The golden phoenix does not speak of having a certain type of body, but he will show you how to recreate that which you have been gifted with. Health can be reinvigorated. You may learn to run faster, play a sport, or take a yoga. Your physical can be reshaped. Right. It says when the golden phoenix you reach new levels of athleticism. If you follow the golden one's advice, your own body will be at its point of harmonious and comfortable, and it will be working well and supporting you. Candles, lighting fires, and meditating on purifying your diet and following through on the golden phoenix messages will help you recreate yourself. So this is about going back to the drawing board. I understand why it's saying rising phoenix now, because maybe where someone's put so much hard work into this occupation, and now in the energy of rest and rejuvenation, expecting their hard work now, waiting for whatever it is that's due to them to come into them, it's caused the energy of burnout. I feel like a kind of burnout. Someone's done too much. You understand? So be careful. It's about looking at your diet right now, maybe changing what it is that you're eating right now. Look into that kind of thing if there's a health concern here for somebody. I kind of stopped in the middle of that read up because, again, for me, I got recent information. Yeah, because like I said, last year I made the song Karmics, show your face. And when it's me here, so you're pulling, and when it's on tea, and when it's me here, so you're pulling from the arm by the sheet. Yeah? You never tell you that me as a woman and my heart to the feet. Karmics, show your face. I want to show you something new in this new age race. And do not make me dry you out like a shoes lace. Do not make that man hide you in another disgrace. because I feel like this third party energy, it was a secret. I don't feel like this false marriage was aware to you. I don't feel like you knew about whatever this false marriage was, or whatever thief energy is going on, or the despair energy. I don't feel like you who's watching this was any of the aware of it. You was none aware of what was going on, but it's being brought to the light. And that's why I laughed when I sang that song, because for me that's when certain things came to the light for me back then, even though I already had a under-knowing about it, an intuitive knowing. You understand? So I feel like somebody's had an intuitive knowing but not an actual knowing, but I feel like things is coming to the open. Things is coming to the open. Look at the bottom of the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck in regards to a courtroom situation. Courtroom's already house, or courthouse is here, family room was here, what is here, and now we've got judification. So this is a child situation. This is in regards to a child. But there's a lot more for this main male going on than just a child in this situation that's coming up for you, whoever this reading is resonating with right now. So I'm going to have to press pause. I'm going to stop the timer again. I feel like someone's a race against time, because for some reason I'm so conscious that this is here. I mean, where I reach when it finishes, fair enough, but I'm not going to allow it to control the energies that I'm feeling right now. If there's a message that needs to come out, I'll put it out, regardless. And this kind of, look, and this fell out on my lap as well. Let me tell you this, yeah? This is kind of slipped out the bottom of my hand. I don't know if you can see it on there, yeah? Main female in the reverse. I pay attention to where my cards fell. This fell on my lap. So I don't know. But I'm going to tap into the, I'm going to go in with tarot. Main females in the reverse. I could feel like that's your energy, because privileged ladies are already here. So this person, this main male, I feel like, but tell me what's the energy of this main male, main female in the reverse in regards to the energy of this purification and main male? What's the energy of this main female? Movement, choices and decisions. Disruption. Be careful. I'm asking what's the energy of this main male to the person, to this main female, the person who this reader may be resonating with, and it says movement, choices, decisions, and destruction. So it could be that someone's trying to figure out a way of how to destruct your life right now. Be careful. Female's energy. Patience and planning. Someone knows about whatever this patient. I'm asking, what's this main female's energy towards this towards the main male in regards to the energy of the reading? That's what I'm asking. And it says patience and planning, but it's in the reverse. Someone's unprepared for what's coming. Tell me more about this patience and planning energy that this main female. Deception and envy in the reverse. Someone tell me more about this energy of the main female. Yeah, that's your crown chakra. Someone's trying to affect your mind, your mentality, your mental state of being. Tell me more about this energy of this privileged lady in regards to the energy of this reading. Okay. So it says material harvest and obstacles and challenges, and it fell over on child and male female. So this privileged lady, let me get into it because I don't want to touch straight into it, but that's the first thing that comes to my head. They're working together in order to cause obstacles and challenges in your life. I already tapped into an energy like this back in December or November of last year, and it was something about the bullies, and there was a couple more around it just before and just after that one. Tell me more about the energy of this main male. Suffering in silence, partnerships and alliances. So this main male put himself into a situation he made his bed and had to lie in it, and now is in a kind of despair in the choices that he made about it, because he's suffering in silence in regards to the partnerships and alliances that he's built up, friendship groups. It could even be same sex. I'm feeling right here. It could be same sex. It could be difference in culture, but there's some kind of difference between these two people who is joined into this false marriage energy, which was causing somebody bad health. But this main man was suffering in silence whilst plotting against this main female, you who's resonating with the energy of the reading. Again, it goes back down to the reading I did. It was a Facebook picture reading, so it was only a picture, not a video, and it was monkey see, monkey do. So after, like for an example, this main male had seen what this privileged lady was really up to in regards to the obstacles and challenges that she was willing, the privileged lady was willing to do in order to break down another person, and it kind of didn't sit well with, say, the main male in regards to that reading. And then he tried to turn it around on the privileged lady, creating a tower moment in order to get out of there. It was all orchestrated. It was all part of a plan in order for this privileged lady to make a choice and move away from this main male. That's exactly what's coming to my head now. That reading's coming right back to my mind. But there was a lot of other people involved in that cycle. There was another older feminine energy. I called them the cartel leader because it was like a callous set of people. And there was another reading I did, and I said, why does this baby need protecting, and from who? That was another deep reading. There was a masculine energy. I feel like this main male energy was being demasculated by this privileged lady, which is now caused a divorce, and now somebody wanting to hold on to financial gain instead of passing the finances over. There's a hold up in the paying of a service kind of an energy over here. This energy is a bit more lighter. Notice this is there's a lot of heavy energy here, a lot of thoughts and plans and deception, deceit, all of that. And part of it is to do against you, who I'm reading for right now, who's resonating with this reading. There was obstacles and things that was put in your way to stop your forward movements, your choices and your decisions. Illusions were created around you. What's the current energy now of this situation? Stand your ground. Stand your ground. And it fell on partnerships and alliances. Stand your ground against these people. Stand your ground. Defend yourself in this judification situation against these people that try to break you, try to disrupt your life, try to put obstacles and challenges in your way, maybe in regards to this child. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Sacral. Just confirming that it's a sacral, that it's the child. The sacral chakra is that womb area. So tell me more about the energy of this sacral. This is a God blessed. Sorry. This is a God blessed. This is a God blessed, a divine child. A divine it's following me. But this is a divine child. This child was meant to be born in order to bring this resolution, this understanding for you. Yeah, it was a divinely. Look, I just got universe number 3 and divine timing number 2. Excuse me now, I can't find what I put down with the colour. But anyway, so something's being moved forward. Something's being moved forward. Tell me more about the energy of the universe there and the waiting game, solar plexus. Tell me more about this energy. Choose wisely. Because someone couldn't choose wisely, a decision's being taken out of somebody's hands. I feel like somebody's hand's been tied behind their back with this card in order for foundation and achievement. But somehow, look at that, I've just got a hold down low. I feel like someone's bored of pretending in this false marriage. It was a wrong choice for somebody. It was a wrong choice. Someone made a wrong choice and suffered in silence. Because this is where that happiness would have been, in this direction, not in that direction. Even down to the child, I'm hearing, may also be a false energy in regards to this whole false for payout energy. I mean, if it's for your reading, you will resonate. But this feels very specific. This feels very specific. Very, very specific. Truth is coming out in this. Hope. I don't even feel like these balance. Transformation. Harmony. And this is in the middle. So in a situation where there was no harmony, no balance, no equal give and take, it's coming. Balance is being restored. There's two energies here of balance. Truth and balance. Truth is going to bring balance to this situation. That's the judgment, that's the karma in this situation. Harmony is going to be restored. Transformation is coming in. Just hope. Someone, or at least someone's been hoping that the truth comes out in this situation. Because somebody's been trapped in fear. Because they don't know whether someone is aware of the situation that's going on in regards to this false child, false marriage, whatever going on over there. trying to keep somebody trapped in fear. That's the narcissistic energy. Tell me more about the transformation that's coming in regards to the energy of this reading. Whoa. Power. Somebody in power is going to be made aware. Is what I'm hearing. That's falling right over on the awareness. Tell me more about this transformation. That's that authority energy. That spiritual union. There's an ending to some kind of connection here in the reverse, or there's no harmony within this connection. Tell me more about the spiritual union in the reverse. Emotional loss, throat chakra, no communication, fulfillment of wish. That's that coffin energy. I feel like there's no going back in this connection for some. Mental conflict, prosperity begins. So after all of that, prosperity is what's in the upright. Mental conflict is in the upright. Throat chakra was in the reverse. Emotional loss is in the situation. I feel like there's a no going back energy. There was another. I think this would have been a Taurus reading, and it says when you know better, you burn that bridge. Listen, something is there's no fixing something. I'm hearing that saying now when it says if it ain't broken, don't fix it. But if it's this broken to the energy that I'm tapping into, I mean, you would know your situation. Can it go with the flow? Go with the flow. If something is divided 4-4, in order for it, can it be brought together? Can it be unified? You understand? Can it be unified into that infinite energy of 8-4-4? You know, victory and success is in the reverse because of whatever this theft energy is that this main male was involved in. It's like too much water under the bridge. Victory and success is in the reverse, and the heart chakra is upright. There's no more love in this situation. It says, where's it gone? Emotional loss was a card that came out. Too much time has passed. Emotional loss. People standing in their power now, moving forward to prosperity. Going back to my other couple of readings, there's energies of rebuilding that tower that crumbled down, rebuilding their life back up. Prosperity lies ahead. Look at that. Third eye chakra. People's working on themselves right now, on their higher self, their destinies, and wherever it is that they're going. Sitting within that emotional loss, knowing that whatever decision they're doing is for the best, connecting more with earth, with ancestors, angels, the infinite energy around you. That's what someone's focus is right now, not on whatever this situation was and whatever it has become in this main male's current situation. New beginning. I'm asking where it is. You understand? That's that new beginning. That's why the universe card's here, because there's that new beginning of moving past, seeing things from a higher perspective now. With your third eye chakra, you understand your heart chakra is intact. You understand you've learned some things, you've been through some things and you've learned some things that's made you a lot more wiser in order for this brand new beginning. Because you see this brand new beginning, yes, it might have been an emotional withdrawal, but within that emotional withdrawal, there's some kind of realization that's come about. Someone's learned to ground themselves, be in perfect alignment with themselves, balance out that masculine, feminine energy within themselves. You understand? Able to now, where's the card gone? It says stand in your power. Able now to stand in your power. You understand? And move away from that suffering in silence. That was another energy that I tapped into just before I pressed record again. You understand? I'm not a person to speak and talk certain things. So at the beginning of this reading, when I was talking about the birth of my grandson and this and that. I'm not one to talk. I don't talk. I barely even put up his picture when he was born. I'm not one of those kind of Facebook, Instagram people. It's only because I'm trying to get a message out in regards to the motivation that I've been inspired and led to in regards to starting my channel. Is why you even hear of me right now. You understand? Because I know there's a lot that I can share, and I know there's a lot of healing energy I can bring to others. If I can do what I've done for myself and for a few people around me, then I know there's a lot more I can do wider, on a wider scale. So that's where the Most High has been pushing me to go. You understand? So I understand my path, and I'm ever grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly. But that new beginning, I feel like let me see where it goes. Get some angel answers, angel advice going forward in regards to this new beginning for those who this reading's resonating with. Yes, there's an emotional withdrawal. It's literally fell on emotional withdrawal. Yes, there's an emotional withdrawal going forward. It might have started off with an emotional withdrawal, just new beginning, but I'm hearing more about this new beginning. Within the next few months, this is an angel message right now. You're going to recover. You're going to recover from this emotional loss, and you're going to have success in whatever it is that you're wanting to do going forward. You understand? That's what I'm getting from it. And it's literally telling me a sentence. I'm asking about this new beginning for whoever's resonating with the energy of this reading. It says yes, within the next few months, recovery and success. Remember, success was in the reverse up here. So this has to happen. Whatever this court situation is, has to happen in order for this success to come in. You have to release that blockage in your life in order to bring balance and hope into the situation. For this emotional loss, because someone decided they want to thief from you in order for the material gains of this world, regardless of whether it brought them bad health, they didn't care. Whether it brought them bad health or whether it brought you bad health along the line, you understand? So it's time for you now to be a little bit selfish, you understand? And put yourself first and do whatever it is that you're needing to do in order to heal from this emotional withdrawal, this emotional loss. Don't know what that was, but anyway, to deal with this emotional loss in order to recover and to become successful in whatever it is that you're wanting to do going forward. Tell me more about this energy of success. Didn't even want so many cards, but it says take action. Ask for help from others and remain positive. You understand? Like, Google's a wicked place right now. Like, you can find out everything you want. Google, YouTube. You understand? But again, sorry, I just got a download. Like, it kind of made me chuckle. Because I've got to the point now where I've reached a kind of brick wall. Not in my manifestation to such, but there's something I do need help in. And I called for help. A couple of weeks ago I called for help. I said, look, you understand? And I couldn't afford a better person for the help, honestly. It's just a matter of being patient now and waiting for that person to come in and help me within their time. And I have to appreciate that. And then from there, it's a matter of success. I get this. This I resonate with myself. I can definitely take this and put it in my pocket and say, when I listen back, because when I talk I kind of forget my you know, how things have been said and cards that came out. but I definitely listen back to all of my readings, and I can see just through the final advice, it's the advice that I resonate with. Maybe not necessarily all of the readings, but the advice, 100%. Look at the bottom of the deck. Abundance. Abundance. Alright, I still got time on this hourglass. So let's see. What's the advice for those that this reading is resonating with? Final stage now, it's that last residue, it's that last corner that needs to be cleared up in life now in order for this positive, successful energy to come into you. You understand? It may be tomorrow, it may be next week, but the cards say within the next few months. So within the next few months, so anytime from now and the next few months, there's going to be a change to this situation for somebody. Yeah, tell me more about this energy of this. Karmics, show your face. No, I bet you there's something new when there's a new is. So it says King of Wands. So there's going to be recovery from this King of Wands. I feel like that's what it's saying. It says his answers to those in doubt is what's going to bring recovery to you, maybe from a King of Wands. So it says redemption serves against enemies, or religion governs chastity. Queen of Cups. God the Redeemer. Justice. Within the next few months, tell me more about this energy of the next few months. Tell me more about the energy of the next few months. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever you reap is going to come in within the next few months. Good, the bad, or the ugly. It says divine blessings drives away evil spirits, rules. What the hell did I say? Agriculture, production. That's Lord. Tell me more about this energy of recovery. What's recovery here? What's recovery here? In the reverse, we've got 9 of Wands. God the impossible secret. Universal medicine. Infusion of the soul and the revelation of the mystery. So something's come. So again, whatever the King of Wands spell on this same card, this recovery energy. So there's some kind of truth coming out. Something, it says, let's say again. Revelations coming to the light. Things is coming to the open, which is in turn going to bring recovery to somebody. Tell me more about this energy. Recovery. The mixed being upright. So it says the Fool card. And then we've got the Devil card. So to be able to move on from this toxicity, this whatever negativity toxicity was created to you, I just heard on you, around you, is going to be brought to the light in order for you to move forward with whatever this success energy here is, which I'm going to clarify now. Tell me more about the energy of success for those that resonating with the energy of this reading. Knight of Wands in the reverse. From what, like I said, I picked up the energy of narcissism, and I see it here again. Somebody acting very quickly, impulse energy. That's where that emotional loss is come through. The name Samuel just keeps looking. I'm just looking at this card and the name Samuel and Daniel. But there's some kind of truth and clarity coming to the light in regards to the situation. Fast as well, real fast. You're going to hear some real toxic information that in turn, I just had discussed, in turn is going to open you up to be able to move forward to this energy of success and new beginning, which is going to bring balance. Tell me more about the energy of balance in regards to this reading. Look, it stopped. Yeah. So that's the hour. Let's see. Let's see where I start. Tell me more about the energy of balance. Find balance. High Priestess. Tell me more. But it's in the reverse. In the reverse. Tell me more about the energy of the High Priestess in regards to the energy of balance. But to be fair, I mean, this is a new deck for me. I don't feel like I like to take these in the reverse. Unless, like with other decks, I'm really pushed to be fair. These are angel ones. So it says, prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. You understand? But again, High Priestess is here. When the High Priestess is there, she's the keeper of secrets. The High Priestess is a highly intuitive person who knows things, just doesn't speak things. I'm a High Priestess energy, and there's loads of things I intuitively know, but don't ever just speak out until I feel the time is right, until I'm led to say what I need to say. You understand me? That can take me sometimes 12 years, 20 years even. You understand? Like, not everything deserves an argument, not everything deserves your voice. You understand? Especially when you know where it's coming from, you know what kind of a place and a person or an energy that is coming from. So you don't play into no one's game. You play you move to your own beat. I move to my own beat. And I care how much people feel like I jump to their beat. I jump to my own beat. I ask questions in my own time. You know them ones there? So tell me more about this. 5 of Cups energy. Again, that's that withdrawal, that's that emotional withdrawal. So whatever's going to come to the light within the next few months, it may be a bit hard to hear, but I feel that somebody already intuitively already knew. And whatever you do hear, it's only going to bring confirmation to your gifts, your spiritual High Priestess gift. So it says strength, you see it there? It's just going to give you that more confidence, that more strength within yourself. But it says loyalty, delivering from those who seek to oppress or brings victory and success. Remember, you understand? This card here again, it says free your sword. It says love and submission cures illness, influences paternal love, gives long life. Read that again. That's why you got the heart chakra in the upright, because someone understands love and submission cures illnesses, influences paternal love, gives long life. Love from the right place. The star in the reverse. This is the healing energy, the wish fulfillment, the hope, faith. It says clemency and equilibrium. Going to happen again. Every time I read a word like this comes up, I get tongue-tied. It says protects against attacks in the court. Listen, and this is the that's the heavy energy, because again, I literally just felt a mad pull from my throat chakra to my sacral chakra. Yeah, this is the energy that I've walked into this reading with. That's the heavy energy right here, and it fell in the reverse. I said I don't, but there's an energy around this. There's an energy around this. I just heard, don't even pay attention to the time now. This needs to be dissected. But with what? Seneca, I don't want to get out of my chair to go over there. Like, I'm seeing so many decks come up to my mind right now. But let me just pull one of these. Tell me more about this energy of this card. Because I say that, yeah, because when I read love and submission, cures illnesses, influences, paternal love, gives long life. Listen, and then as I was reading that one card, forget about reading this one. The reading I did about this child needs protecting, but from who? It's a reading I done a couple of weeks back, and that reading was a trigger reading for me. You understand? It definitely was. When it comes on to children and elderly people, I don't play. Listen, it's a whole different thing. And then I read this card after that. The good thing is someone's got the strength to overcome this. Someone is fully guided and protected by their archangels, by their ancestors, by their higher self, by their intuition has led them in the right path to be untouched by these codependent people. The devil cards out here. I don't even want to look. Fool card is protected from these fools, these devils. Seduction and downfall communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and the magic. Listen, I just heard put it out there. Somebody's trying to make a decision go in their favor by using darker magic. That's what I'm hearing. This Knight of Wands energy is using dark magic in order to make a decision go in their way. I say that because I'm going back to another song, and it says, I don't know about you, I don't know about them. One thing me know me, I got people to defend. Baba, why involve the children? You understand? Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Me can't believe I down there, and that them recommend. Me can't believe say you are mix up and you are blend. Baba, why involve the children? And I'm hearing it, and I just want to keep on singing a song, but I'm not going to though. But that's the energy. This is the trigger energy that I'm in right now. This is the heavy energy. Samuel again coming up strong. Listen, what I'm going to do, I need to take a pause because this energy is heavy. But let me pull one of these cards first, because this is the overall energy. This feels like an energy that someone's needing to be aware of. Tell me more about this energy of these three cards. And I was about to close the reading up. I was literally about to close the reading up because I said to myself, you know what, that's not a bad energy considering what I was feeling literally from yesterday till now. Bad energy. Look at that. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Ghost of the pumpkin patch, count your blessings. When I come back, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read these up, and then I'm going to come back after I've read these two up, and also I'm going to read this as well, and then come back, because I can feel this is a heavy energy. I need to clear this. I need to relight my incense stick. I need to clear up some energy around here, but I don't want this video to go on too long, so I'm going to pause it. This is only like an hour plus now, but let's see, and I'm going to stop it there. Alright, I'm back again. Let me put this up. Alright, the first download I got is, as soon as I turned off the camera, it came to me. Someone's here trying to manipulate time. Someone's definitely here trying to manipulate time. There's a reason why, and again, I keep feeling that feeling in my chakra every time I pick up on that energy. When I read, so there's two energies that came out. I can't even remember the question I asked at the end when I paused. But I feel like I asked what was the energy that's coming into those who's resonating with this reading. You may even notice as well, let me say, I feel like I'm going to do this as a part 2 video. This is part 2 of what I've just literally done. Yeah? I've changed up the table. I took away some of the cards. I need to clear some of that energy because it was a heavy energy that I was about to tap into. So I broke it down. Yeah, but first of all, let me tell you about this. The two energies came up. So either way, whether I was asking about what was for you or what was, either way, this is your card. Number 1, it says Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Let me tell you something, yeah? And then we've got card number 17. Break it down to number 8. Someone tried to block you infinitely. They tried to use darker magic to block you infinitely. That 8 figure again. Someone tried to block your flow. That's thanks. You understand? Someone tried to block your flow. 4-4, like I said in the last video at the beginning of part 1, is 4-4, and I even said it in my last reading. 4-4-4. Generational curses are being broken. This is the generation. We are the generation. Whoever this is resonating with is the generation to break whatever generational cycles, curses, debts, whatever you call it, yeah, that was put onto your bloodline. Then let's say knowingly or unknowingly, but things is coming to the light now. Things is coming to the light. Maybe after years and years and years of unknowing what was really going on, but there's some kind of dark magic energy going on here, some kind of manipulation with the flow of time, the manipulation of time. I don't know how much times I can say this. I've made so many videos, and I say it in most of them. You cannot block what the Most High has ordained for you. Whatever the Most High has ordained for somebody else can't come in with their little gifts that they're using and abusing and block the Most High plan for somebody. It's impossible. And now is the time that judgment is going to be repaid. So whatever somebody put out is what they're going to get in. And I'm definitely going to read it. Let me read, again, this is also what I picked up. The reason why this whoever this third party energy is doing this kind of manipulation with people's lives and their flow of life and all of that stuff, yeah, is because there's a mirroring image going on. We're dealing with somebody, according to the book, was basically feeling a bit lonely and was trying to hold on too tight, because it says holding on way too tight. So it was holding on way too tight to this main man energy. I've taken it up now. If it comes out again, then it does. Yeah, but was holding on way too tight to this main male energy and was willing to do anything within her power, because this is a spiritual person as well, or somebody with a high priestess energy as well. And that's why I reckon the high priestess came out in the reverse, because somebody's using and abusing their gifts to manipulate time for the material world, for the material things in life. You understand? For the material things in life, with this main male energy that came out in the first video. When I was reading The Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, listen, I got triggered, and if you go back, I can't remember what reading it was, but I said in one of the readings that I've been planting vegetation for some time, yeah, but I allowed it last year to literally just die, and that's not like me. Well, I let it die. And the reason why I hesitated is because from a young age, I get an energy of, if I feel like someone's trying to interfere or say too much and it doesn't sit right with me, I lock off. I shut right off. Understand that? But there's a reason why I shut off. I don't even understand it at the time until time after. And I'll be like, oh, it was the Most High's way of protecting me. Makes sense. Yeah? So anyway, the download I was getting is that if somebody's out here and they're doing plantation, check your area. Check your area. Because somebody's willing to win at all costs. Someone's willing to hold on to something at all costs, way too tight, out of fear of losing them. And I feel, to whoever this reading is resonating with, where I feel like whoever this reading is resonating with, they're on two different paths right now. They moved on from whatever that was. Rising Phoenix is here. You understand? And it's like I kind of just raised my eyebrows just now, because it says here in the card, it says something you thought had finished. It says something you thought had finished burst back into your life. It's like half of, you understand? And now someone's trying to hold on all over again. Way too tight. Way too tight. Again, when I was picking up the cards and kind of clearing up here a little bit, again, in another reading I spoke about a kind of dream, vision, lucid dream I had a couple years ago in regards to an energy coming through my home, a person coming through my home within the lucid dream. Very familiar, seems like, with my house, as if they've been here before already, and were saying some disgusting things to, at the time, somebody who I was with. But this person who I was with didn't recognize the person in the dream until I had to say, don't you remember? And when I jogged the memory, they kind of in surprise said, wouldn't even say it on camera, you understand? But quickly realized who it was. So now they're in this bickering energy, arguing amongst themselves, and I'm kind of just laughing in disbelief, and walked away from the area and over to where my dog's buried in my garden, you understand? Like a memory of him, and I've got a tree planted there now, but at the time in reality it was just a derelict area, but in the dream it was a memorial area for my dog, because there was a plaque on the floor, there was a bench, there was a nice tall bloom tree. It looks nothing like that now, but that's the image I'm hoping to have. That's a memorial area for him. You understand? I had that dog for 10 years. You understand? And when he passed, I knew the cycle of that relationship was on its way out as well. You understand? I can't. It was all linked, but that was my experience. You understand? Going through my ascension. But going back to this now, that lucid dream I had, when I sat down over by the on the bench, and I called out to him, and I said, yo, and he couldn't hear through the arguing that they were arguing, because this girl was saying things like, you think you can leave me so easy? You have to figure out where me bury you, me stick you with glue, and all kinds, with honey was the word, with all kinds of disgusting things was coming out of this female's mouth. All kinds of disgusting things. That's what made me get up and go and sit over away from whatever was going on, because this was the energy of a party. This was a party that was happening within this lucid dream, and everybody was dressed in white. But this energy that this person came in with, all dressed in white and with red socks, was a heavy energy. So I just wanted to move away, so I did, into a calmer spot. So when I called this person over and I said to them, stand in the grass, yeah, normally this person will question me like, we are talking about, you know, that kind of a way, yeah. But in the lucid dream there was no questioning. There was this instant, stood on the grass, took off their own shoes and socks, and instantly, it was a bright day anyway, but the sun just got brighter, as if a cloud had just moved from over the sun, you understand? Like, and then that was the end of that. But I slowly and almost instantly understood what it was about. But as the time went on and on, it happened reoccurring. I've had reoccurring dreams in association to that energy. And let me tell you, when I was reading up on this pumpkin patch, the ghost of the pumpkin patch, that's what's coming back into your life. Somebody, I feel like, may have been feeling under the weather, poorly, didn't know where a particular illness was coming from, or a particular feeling around their body, didn't understand. You understand? Maybe even had a fall within the vegetation area that they're preparing, that they're growing. But there's something around the pumpkin patch. If you're growing pumpkin, if you're growing vegetation, there's something around the pumpkin patch that needs to be dug up. And I say that with passion right now, and I don't even know where that even comes from. But something needs to be dug up. Tower moment is what I'm seeing in my head right now. Tower. Yeah? Right now I feel hair triggered. I got a mad pounding above my eye on the left hand side right now. But I'm going to tap into this energy. I am, because this is breaking news. This is the energy, and my ears are ringing right now as I say that. This is breaking news. But what I'm going to do, let me read this book so I can kind of calm myself down. So I'm only going to read the divination. Let me take my bookmarks out.